So my wife, Wendy, I was married 30 years, and she was diagnosed with colon cancer at a young age of 48, right? We knew nothing about colon cancer at the time, but we found out quite quickly that colon cancer is the number 2 killer of cancers in both men and women, yet it's 90% preventable. So I'm saying to myself, it's 90, but it's the number 2 killer, like the message isn't getting out there. So Colon Cancer Canada asked Wendy and I if we would get involved in a national awareness program. And I knew there was a need for this, right? So we have a press conference like this, cameras, everybody in it, and Wendy was being treated with chemo at the time. And I get up and I say my little spiel about why I'm involved, and then Wendy got up and she didn't feel comfortable in front of the cameras, but she felt from her heart, she said if there's one person that she can make a difference in a life out there, this whole thing's worth it, you know, that's what it's all about. So I've always remembered that. So when I get out and speak to a group of 1,000 people or business guys or whatever, I talk about colon. It's a thing, sit on the sidelines and do nothing, nothing happens. But if you talk about, so what happened in my life, I was at a corporate thing and this guy's sitting beside me and we're just talking over dinner and he says, I'm sorry you lost your wife to colon cancer. And I said, yeah. He said, my dad died of colon cancer. I said, oh really, I'm sorry to hear that. I said, have you had a colonoscopy? He says, no. He says, I'm only 38. I said, this is how it works. I said, you know what? Somebody put you and I together tonight for this reason. I'd like you to shake my hand and you promise me you get a colonoscopy because I know the importance of a family history of it. Don't think any of that. Don't remember the guy's name. But a year and a half later, I'm at a charity event and we're raising money for Alzheimer's. It's a hockey team thing and I get drafted by this team, right? So I go into the dressing room Friday afternoon and I'm meeting my team members for the first time, right? The guy comes up to me, he says, Darryl, he says, I got an interesting story. He says, I'm a doctor. He says, about a month and a half ago, this guy came into my office and he says, the only reason I'm here is because I shook Darryl Sittler's hand to have a colonoscopy. He says, give me a colon. He said, I want you to know that guy had stage 2 colon cancer. You saved his life, you know? So I didn't know that, but how, here I am doing another, and this doctor comes up to me and tells a story. So it reassures me every time you're talking, you don't know who you're gonna touch and when you're gonna touch him. And it happened a number of other times in my life. So, like I said, you sit on the sidelines, I don't talk about it, that guy doesn't know. You don't know when you're gonna touch the person. You have no idea. Like I'm sitting here today, I don't know if I'm touching you or you, but I'm talking and it might, you know? So that's, and you know that in your own career all the time.